Hey YouTube, after some time I returned with another scrapyard build. If you watch my previous episodes, I saved Volvo V40 from a scrapyard, but actually this car was supposed to be the first build on my channel. I started to work on it like almost 1 year ago, but then I parted here and didn't return since then. Because I thought another build I can finish faster, but here we are, ready to work on it again. It's nothing special, it has 1.6 benzene 2004 Audi A4, but the reason I bought it was the price. I paid only 23 euros for it. I placed my bid on auction as a joke, but I won for real. It runs and drives, but obviously needs some hands on it. After I bought it, I was working a little bit on it. Like, I took interior out because headliner was falling, but nothing more. So let's check around. What do we have here? Here comes the interesting spot, a burned backlight. I have no idea how that happened, but I hope all the wiring is okay. Actually, the body looks okay. I don't see any rust. Of course, I haven't checked underneath, but so far looks good. As I mentioned before, interior is already out. There's some mold inside, so we're gonna have to get rid of it. And this video will be like a mix what I did before and what I'm doing now. And I decided to upload more often my builds and showing more details so I could learn editing, filming, and post videos more often than once in 2 months. And this car has almost 400,000 kilometers. This is crazy. Coolant is out, means I have a leak, so more problems, more fun. Front window has a huge crack, so it's about the time of learning how to change the window. Fenders are totally gone. I actually already have a new ones, only repaint left. This is the footage from the times when I started to work on the car. I just wanna show the sagging headliner and mold the interior. So now let's move this car into the garage. And guys, this is gonna be the first start in 6, 7 months, something like that. And it starts easily. I mean, I have a good fully charged battery, but still, engine sounds good, starts without problems. This car wants the second chance for sure. I noticed after start a few coolant drops goes out from the tank, so maybe that's the reason why coolant is missing. I already ordered a new tank, it's gonna be an easy fix. I started by taking apart all interior because I'm gonna work on a falling headliner. And here I'm using some textile cleaner and steam machine to get rid of bad smell and dirt. Because these parts will be repainted, since I will change my headliner from gray to black, so everything needs to match perfectly. After cleaning, these parts are drying and waiting to be repainted. Here is a closer look how bad it was falling down. Imagine the smell of it. So it's good, I'm gonna replace it to something new. And process is simple. Of course sounds simple but takes time to do it. I will try to go fast through it. First I remove the old fiber, then scrubbing old glue off. Since I bought a new fiber which is thin, I need to apply some extra foam. So first goes foam and then new fiber. And apologies for those black stripes on video. As I mentioned before on my previous builds, my camera reacts like this against LED light, so in the future I will focus on fixing it. One mistake I made was choosing wrong glue. I took some random spray glue in a shop and they were not sticky enough, so I had to fix it off camera. Like I say, glue need to look like a spider web, otherwise it's time wasting. This is the final result. It's not perfect, there's some wrinkles, but way better than a smelly fiber falling on your head. And I want to show everything and not hiding behind cameras as well imperfections, but not bad for the first time. Time to paint the rest of interior parts. For plastic parts I used paint for plastic and I went for 3-4 coats, and for other interior trim I used a special paint for vinyl. And it was soaking in the vinyl paint like crazy. I had to go maybe 6-7 times to get the results I wanted. Since I had no parts coming yet, I decided to give some details a fresh look. That will increase my chances to sell this car faster. So I repainted trailer hook and wiper blade arms. Coming back to interior, this seat was sitting in my garage for many months and been collecting dust. It looks gross. Seatbelt clip is faded, so we're gonna fix that too. I'm not gonna show full interior detail because from it you can make another full video, but process is same like always. Brush, steam machine and vacuum cleaner. And I will use this product to get rid of mold. Quick look of difference. Top part is done until this line, so almost done, and bottom part left. And here is final result. Almost final because I need to fix that faded plastic, but in general looks good. Back seat is the worst of this car, so let's give it a proper clean. Next step is to apply some spray for mold. This one I had to spray on, leave it to sit for 15 minutes and clean it with microfiber towel. For cleaning I use kinda sharp brush, so seats got extra fiber sticking out. I don't know how to explain it, but to fix that I took gas torch and carefully burned it out to make seats smooth again. Last touch is to fix faded seatbelt clips, which I was talking about before. So before continuing to work on the car and installing the headliner, I cleaned all the interior. Spare wheel area is cleaned in and out. Another part of the back seat is done. Even these kind of parts is cleaned. Basically, I didn't left any reason for mold to come back, and in general, I like to work on a car when interior is nice and shiny. All the carpet is done as well. You can see seat belts on the ground. I'm drying them out because they was very moldy. Dashboard and the console in the middle is cleaned as well. Windows from inside and outside is done too. So headliner is ready to be installed. By the way, I bought these frames for the car. They look bad. It's Air 17, nothing special about them at all. But I got them cheap and I have a small vision in my mind how they could look like. So I have some paint. It's not gonna be some boring gray color. So please make sure you press the like or subscribe button so you won't miss the transformation. I bought brand new fenders for both sides. They came in matte color. So before painting them, I need to slightly scuff the surface with a sponge so primer could have a good grip. With paint, I took a little gamble. Usually you can buy spray paint by code. In Audi dealership they gave me one, but paint shop couldn't recognize it. And in a trunk where usually code can be found for this model, sticker was missing. So I took the lid of the fuel tank and tried to eyeball in the random paint shop the closest look. So I'm kinda scared how it's gonna look on the car. But anyway, I went with 4 coats of paint and finished with 2K clear coat. For now it doesn't look bad, and on the next episode we will see how does the paint color matching with the rest of the car. I have no number plate lights and it does look weird because here is no wires, but I googled and it says it's how it should be. It just clicks in and that's it. I bought brand new frames, no light bulbs included, so let's put it in. Let's start the car to see if it works. And of course, as always, something has to go wrong. I will come back to this later then, at least one side is working, that's something. Time to fix this ugly part right there. Headliner is ready. Other small pieces is there. Seats ready, covered from dust. Sorry for blue corner on top, I cut my finger so had to improvise. But let's get back to headliner. 3, 2, 1, and just like that. It took me 5-6 hours to put everything back, but I'm happy how it turned out. It's a serious interior upgrade, no more bad smell and fiber falling on your head. There is some imperfections as I mentioned before, but in general I'm very happy. As you see, I already installed all the seats. So from interior nothing is missing, just except the carpets. I haven't touched them yet. This little cover is out, I just kept him like that because I had to change the light bulbs, but the rest is done. I'm preparing slowly myself for front window change, so I bought some stuff for it. I haven't got a window yet, and actually it's not an easy task, but hopefully soon I'm gonna have one. I want to check if I was right about coolant leak, so I borrowed this set. It's a very good tool to find a leak in your car. Just grab one of these to fit in as your coolant tank cap. Then you have pressure pump, which needs to go between 1.5 and 2 bars, and after coolant will flush so well it's gonna be easy to spot. And guess what? I bought a wrong part. Coolant tank looks like holding antifreeze fine, but in the bottom of radiator, crazy amount of cooling going out. Looks like I'm gonna need to put this car on a jack stand. And with this guys, I'm finishing my episode. As you see, I have parts ready for the next video, hopefully can do more mechanic stuff, to repaint the wheels and things like that. Thank you for watching and see you on the next one.